Hey everybody, my name is Albert Corey, but the world knows me as the Tax Man. You see, for almost 40 years, 4 decades, I've helped small businesses increase their profits through simple marketing and accounting techniques we're now calling the Ninja Profit System, where we're going to show you how to build your business and make more money to achieve your dreams. By the way, if you're watching this, sharing is caring. So if you're seeing us on Facebook, if you're watching us on Instagram, YouTube, wherever you're watching this, like I always say, sharing is caring. Well, today we're going to talk about, we're going to do a short little presentation on how to open up a corporation. We're going to show you the simple steps I use to open up a corporation, and that if you wanted to do it yourself, these are the steps you're going to do. I mean, it works in all 50 states, and it works in all 50 states, and it doesn't matter if it's an LLC or a corporation. By the way, if you stay to the end, I'm going to have some awesome gifts for you. Let's go on with the show. Okay, so now the name of the thing is how to start your business. You see, if you've been watching and following me along the way, I'm a big thing of why you need to open up corporations and LLCs. And in earlier shows or later shows, we will go, and when you take my Ninja Profits class, we go in very detailed on what everything is and how to do it. But today we're just going to show you how it doesn't matter what state you are, you can open up your business. When you stay to the end, we got a show for you. So now, the first thing you're going to do is whatever state you're going to open it up is you're going to go on Google, and all states have this in common. What it is you have to go to the Department of Corporations. Every state has one. They are part of the Division of Department of State in every state. So now you're going to go Google whatever state you're in. You're going to Google and find which one it is. So now once you find it, there'll be a link to show to open up a corporation. So that's the first thing you do. You got to find the link, and you have to go to the state. Now, once you go to the state, right, what I'm going to tell you is how you can start saving yourself some time and effort. So the first thing you're going to do is every state has this. There's going to be a part where you put the name of the company in, and you want to search. Because when you open up the company, okay, you can only be one. You have to be unique. You're going to see sometimes when you open up the corporation, when you do in the search bar, there's going to be names similar to yours that are going to say inactive. I'm telling people, do not open up, don't go near inactive. Go out and figure out a new name for your company. The logic being is, if you go and take that name, and if you take that name and they owe any money or there's problems with it, and you start to open it up, there could be more problems for you. I mean, there's plenty of names to pick from. You could always put services, management. There's always an extra word you could always add to make you just enough different so you're going to stand out in the crowd. So that's what you do. You put your name here, and you check to see that it's available. Some states, every state is different, okay, may even allow you to reserve it. Not a lot, but some do. So you need to check the names available. Now, the next thing you do, these are the steps you need to get your company open. That's what we're going to go over right now. What are your action steps? Okay, the first thing is the name of the corporation you're going to open up. You must be in the state. You have to have a corporate address in the state. Now, we open up plenty of companies. I'm in Florida, and they use my office. If you want one open up in Florida, I open up corporations all the time, and my office is usually a corporate address. But you can have the mailing address any place you want, as long as the corporate address is in the state. That's all that matters. You need a corporate address in the state. The corporate address in the state, and you'll be good. The mailing address could be anywhere. Now, another thing is you fill out the application. Now, part of the application is you fill it out. You don't need, what's pretty cool about when you fill out the application online is you only need one person. You only need one president. You only need one person that's managing director as an LLC. That's all you need to open it up. The rest is you might want to have an operating agreement for other people. Now, here's a little side note that if you have two people on it, like in everything that I have, my wife is on with me, because if she's on it and you want to open up a bank account, they're only going to open up the bank account whoever is on the corporation. So if you have a partner, you may or may not want them on there. For the IRS, it doesn't matter, because that's another topic for another show. It's not going to matter who's on it for the IRS. So you just need one person to fill out the application. So when you fill out the application, you need one address in the state. Another thing that you have to realize is that you cannot have a PO box. Okay, you cannot have a PO box. You have to have a physical address in the state. If you saw one of my earlier videos, if you follow me on YouTube, that I talked about the different types of addresses, but we'll go over it here one more time. You cannot have a PO box, because the PO box is, if somebody wants to serve you, there's a box that nobody can do. The workaround is, obviously, you can do it in your house. That's one thing. If you want to work out of your house, that's cool. You also can use a UPS store, which has a street address that works, virtual address, or your house. You just cannot have an address. You just can't have a PO box. Another cool thing that I found the other day when I was doing a little research for somebody, that if you wanted to open up in Florida, there's now a way online that you can get it's still a virtual box, where people have come out, somebody got really cool, where online you're going to get an address. You never have to show up. You fill out the applications and they'll give you an address, and that address will work fine. So, and if you did any place like that, you use that address, the virtual address, and you just use everything as a mailing address, and do not use a PO box. Now, obviously, after you fill out the application, so now we went over that, and obviously the next thing you need to do is pay the fees. Obviously everybody has the fees. You just go and pay the fees, and depending on the state, some states have rush service, where if you're paying $200, you're going to get it done a lot quicker. So you have to check every state on that. Now, thank you for joining us. Because you joined us today and you stayed to the end, I'll give you some amazing gifts. The first gift we're going to give you is you can get the 30 top business tax deductions. This is the same what we've been using for almost 4 decades to save my clients millions of dollars. It works. When you follow this little blueprint, so far nobody's ever got audited by doing it. So the system works all the time. So that's what we've been using. And the next free gift is you can get a copy of my Amazon bestseller, The Art of Perception. This is my story. How I built my business. How my little story is I graduated University of South Florida, couldn't get a job. So I started working in my parents' motel. And when my mama said that, oh, you have to pay taxes, I said, who? You don't pay me, no papers, no nothing. Yeah. So then I started working H&R Block, and now the rest is history. I have a 7-figure business, clients all over the world, and we have clients in seven states. We have clients in 37 states. So it works, and this is how we built the system. So all you got to do is text Taxman to 26786. That's Taxman. You can get my amazing gifts. Like I always say, if you have any questions or problems, you can always leave it below, or if it's very private, you can always hit me up this way. Hit me up on Messenger. If you're watching this on YouTube, just put it below, and we will talk to everybody soon. And always, like I always say, sharing is caring. You can always get a hold of me. Go to Albert C 360. We have all our social media stations, Facebook, our YouTube, and everything else. So we'll talk to everybody soon. Bye-bye.